The world of motorsports is filled with legends, but few stories are as fascinating and heartbreaking as that of Ken Miles. A brilliant engineer, fearless driver, and the unsung hero behind Ford's historic victory over Ferrari. But despite his talent and dedication, he never got the recognition he truly deserved. Was he robbed of his greatest achievement? And what really happened in the mysterious crash that took his life? Today, we uncover the mystery behind Ken Miles, his rise, his triumphs, and the controversy that still surrounds his legacy, early life, and military service. 1. Born into a working-class family, Ken Miles was born November 1, 1918, in Sutton Coldfield, Birmingham, England. His love for mechanics started early. By age 15, he was already an apprentice at a car manufacturing company, too. Served in World War II. During World War II, Miles served as a tank commander and driving instructor in the British Army. His experience with military vehicles sharpened his technical knowledge and driving skills. Racing career before Ford. 3. Started racing motorcycles. Before becoming a race car driver, Miles started in motorcycle racing. His transition to cars happened in the late 1940s after he built and raced his own car, a modified Fraser Nash. Moved to the US and became a champion. In 1951, Miles moved to California, where he quickly became a dominant force in the American racing scene. He won 14 straight SCCA Sports Car Club of America races in AMG-based special car. 5. Developed and drove Shelby's Cobras. In the early 1960s, he joined Carroll Shelby's racing team. He was a test driver and chief engineer for the Shelby Cobra, helping turn it into a championship-winning car. He won the 1963 USRRC United States Road Racing Championship in a Cobra, the Ford GT40 era. 6. Key developer of the GT40. When Ford wanted to beat Ferrari at Le Mans, they hired Carroll Shelby, who relied heavily on Miles. Miles was one of the main test drivers for the Ford GT40, providing critical feedback to improve aerodynamics and speed. 7. Won the 1966 Daytona and Sebring races. In 1966, Miles dominated in endurance racing. He and Lloyd Ruby won the Daytona 24 Hours and AGT40 Mk2. He followed up with another win at the 12 Hours of Sebring. Many believe he was on track to become the first driver to win Daytona, Sebring, and Le Mans in the same year. 8. The infamous Le Mans 1966 finish. Ken Miles was leading the 24 Hours of Le Mans by a wide margin. Ford ordered him to slow down so all three GT40s could finish together for a publicity stunt. Because Bruce McLaren's car started farther back, he was declared the winner, denying Miles the victory. Many believe he was robbed of his greatest achievement. Tragic death and mysterious crash. 9. Fatal crash during testing. On August 17, 1966, Ken Miles was testing the Ford J car at Riverside International Raceway. The car crashed at high speed, flipped multiple times, and ejected Miles, killing him instantly. 10. The cause of the crash remains unclear. There was no clear explanation for the crash. Some theories include a mechanical failure in the car, aerodynamic instability at high speed. His death led to major safety improvements in race cars. Legacy and influence. 11. Posthumous recognition. In 2001, Ken Miles was inducted into the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America. His contributions to racing are still celebrated today. 12. Played by Christian Bale in Ford v Ferrari 2019. The 2019 movie Ford v Ferrari brought Miles' story to a wider audience. Christian Bale played him, portraying his passionate, rebellious, and brilliant personality. 13. Known for his no-nonsense attitude, Miles was respected for being blunt, funny, and brutally honest. He didn't care about corporate politics, he just wanted to build and race the fastest cars. 14. A true racer's racer. Despite never winning Le Mans, Ken Miles is remembered as one of the greatest drivers and engineers in motorsport history. Final thought. Ken Miles wasn't just a driver, he was a visionary engineer, a fearless racer, and an underappreciated hero in Ford's victory over Ferrari. Even though he never got the Le Mans win he deserved, his influence on motorsports remains legendary. Ken Miles was more than just a race car driver, he was a genius behind the wheel and under the hood. His contributions to motorsport changed the game forever, even though he never got the credit he truly earned. Do you think he was unfairly denied his Le Mans victory? And what do you believe really caused his tragic crash? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into racing history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mystery Behind It for more fascinating stories. Until next time, keep questioning the mysteries behind the legends.